Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a late night video, or at least for me. It's I prefer to film in the mornings, but I've been busy all day swatching the Makeup Geek new rebranded eyeshadows. If you haven't seen that video, that should have been up already this week, so I'll link it in the cards and in the description box below. Lots of fun new eyeshadows. But now it's the end of the day, it's completely dark outside, I'm fully with the artificial light, so I hope the lighting is okay. Not typically how I film, but yeah, I need to get this done, so here we are. This is the monthly roundup of January. There wasn't a favorites video in December because of the yearly favorites, and yeah, I honestly don't have a lot of favorites this time to share with you. A few really good ones, but mainly a ginormous amount of empties, and I have opinions, so let's get started. One skincare favorite this month has been the CosRX Acne Pimple Master Patches. These are small hydrocolloid, like, I don't know, stickers that you can put where you have your spots. I don't know if you can see them, maybe like this better. And I've used a ton of it this month. My chin just broke out in huge, I don't know, hormonal breakouts. It was very weird, but I was really happy that I managed to keep it down with those. They really help speed up the healing process, and in general just to bring the zit to, it doesn't bring it to a head because I didn't actually get a head, but it got reabsorbed, and I don't know, it worked really well. I was really happy with them and they really helped. I have now this one here is healing and this one right here is a new one, but yeah, we're gonna get through it. What do you want? It's life and it's hormones, and I'm an oily skin girl, so I get these quite often. They've been a little bit on the crazy side lately for no reason, so whatever. Next up, something that I reviewed this month and was in my latest haul is a favorite, and it's the Natasha Denona Mini Gold palette. I love this little palette. The special shade here in the middle is like, it's the best thing ever. I love this eyeshadow so much. It's gorgeous. I love it. The rest of the shades are also nice, but that one is the main reason I love this palette. And another favorite is also the Mini Star. I bought both of these at Sephora in Italy. The mini palettes are Sephora exclusives as far as I know. And the Mini Star also has a beautiful textured shades, both the pinky tone and the more green tone. Here we have the comparison. There you go. Whereas the rest of the shimmers in the two palettes are just regular shimmers, these are special, more glittery, let's say, shades. They're more complex. They look really beautiful. The textures are amazing, and I can definitely recommend them. We're gonna have a chat about the Mini Glam. I got that one too, but I need to test it out more. We talked about it on Instagram a little bit, and I'm gonna make a full review of that one as well because I have thoughts, but I need to test it more. For now, I can definitely recommend these two. They are well worth the money that you spend for them. The looks that you can create are not infinite, of course, but I find especially the Mini Star is more varied. The Mini Gold, you're gonna, yeah, have less of a varied opportunity, but you can put all this all over the lid, this all over the lid. In my review video, you will see two looks with this palette that I did when I was doing my wear test. Definitely can recommend these palettes. I really like them. Like, they are up here on my like favorites palette list. Another new purchase that is also a favorite is this little guy. This is the Mini Fenty in Underdog, and the color is gorgeous. I love this formula. The red one is, let's say, moves a little bit more. Not always, but sometimes I find myself with it in my lip lines. And the weird thing is, literally not always, because years ago when it came out for the first time, I did a wear test with it, a whole day wearing that shadows. I'll link that video in the cards if you haven't seen it. But since then, it's kind of a guess and when it will move or when it won't. So this one I found it to be very, very beautiful. Again, very comfortable matte liquid lipstick. Love it. Love it. I hope they come up with a full size of this or other interesting colors in the line. Next favor, again, another newish product, but it's, I don't know, my yearly favorites will tell you what I love in general, and this month I used a lot and loved a lot this Jouer blush duo. This is the Cheeky Summer blush duo. It has the shades Terracotta Sands and Hot Coral, and they're beautiful. They are sheeny, they're not shimmery. They're beautiful blushes. The shades are gorgeous. I love them. They're very much my type of shade. The powders are beautiful. I also have the bronzer duo in this packaging, and the Jouer powders are really, really good. Really like them. Can definitely recommend it. I got this on sale during Black Friday. Definitely happy about it. Worn this a ton. But they're a different type of shimmer than the Nabla Skin Glazing or the Hourglass powders. These are still, I would say, a more classic powder. Those are more advanced and more ethereal. I'm wearing one today, two of them today actually. I'm wearing two Nabla Skin Glazings on my face. We'll talk about it in my haul next week when it comes. But I love this one, love the Jouer powders. They are a warranty. Those were the favorites for this month of January. There's a lot of new stuff that I'm super excited about, but you'll see it coming in my haul and then in individual reviews because I don't know, I'm really excited about them. Now let's move on to the big Sephora empties bottle. I'm gonna go through the obvious ones, which are my oxidant cream peroxide solution developer for my hair color and my hair color. I have to do my hair again, but these I finished in December already. And yeah, I just buy these, which are hairdresser level products, because they color hair much, much better than any box from the drugstore. So if you're thinking of doing your hair at home, go buy boxes like this and a developer. This one lasted me, I want to say 2 years. Probably 2 years, yeah, I think so, 2 years. And I bought a new one. I'm expecting it to last me 2 years. You only need a very, like 75 mils, and this is a liter every time you use it. So great value, and you can do it very easily. Then I finished a Lush Bath Oil. This was really nice. This was called Magnificent, and it was a very soothing. I loved the bath oil. I never used them before. This was the first one I ever used, and I bought it a ton of time ago. I think, what was it? September 2018 I bought it, but it was in my stash for a long time. Loved it. I would definitely buy more bath oils. I'm over bath bombs. They don't make bubbles. They don't, well, they will nourish your skin, but it's a different feeling than a bath oil. And I like bubbles. So from now on, I just bought bubble bars and bubble baths, and no more bath bombs. I don't know, not for me. I see a ton of skincare. Let's get this out of the way. Wipes. Again, don't use wipes for your face. Use wipes for your hands, for your swatches. I do at least. Don't use wipes on your face. On your face, you should use a makeup remover. That was loud, like this guy. This is the Body Shop Chamomile Sumptuous Cleansing Butter, and this is, yeah, finished. I already have another one with, let's say, pan on it. This one I finished somewhere in early December, and I already repurchased 2 backups because I love it. I clean my face with this every single day I wear makeup. I remove my makeup with this chamomile cleansing butter. It's inexpensive. I think I usually buy it on sale, so I think it's 13 euros for price, and then you can get it for 9 or 10. And it lasts me quite a nice amount of time. There's 90 ml or 76 grams in here. If you look at something like Take the Day Off by Clinique, this is still a little bit cheaper per gram, I believe, but it's not that off. I just have a hard time spending 30 euros for a makeup remover, or I don't know, until I might find it for 20, 25. I don't know. I have a hard time, whereas these ones are much easier to swallow. I used during the Christmas holidays when I was in Italy, I used the Living Proof Restore shampoo and conditioner. I was there for 1 week, and I wasn't planning on washing my hair more than twice, so I thought this was exactly the right size. I didn't dislike them, but they didn't really do incredible things to my hair, and I actually saw that when I washed my hair there, I had a hard time having it to curl. So it wasn't curling properly, and I don't know if it's because of this or because of the different water. I was using the same styling products and the procedure, let's say, but it wasn't managing to curl. Nowadays I don't even let it curl too much. This is now super frizzy because I was outside cycling today, but I don't know. It takes too long to dry when I put my hair with a curly routine, because you have to have a lot of water in your hair to get it to keep the curl and be healthy and everything, whereas I rinse it out and I wring it out more when I don't want to curl it. So yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't repurchase them, especially because they're very expensive. Now into some favorite skincare that I finished. I finished a Paulas Choice BHA liquid exfoliant. Love this, already have a backup. I'm not using it yet, but I already have a backup. Then I finished the Ordinary plant-derived squalane. Hemisqualane, sorry. I didn't love this. Not my favorite thing. Not gonna repurchase it. It worked, it's fine, but I didn't really see any improvement or any nourishment or any particular hydration to my skin. So I'm not gonna repurchase this one. Then also from The Ordinary, I finished the Alpha Arbutin 2% plus hyaluronic acid serum. I use this to try to keep, let's say, scarring and pigmentation at bay, and to try to fade it. I think it helps, but for example, it helps much more if it's like a targeted application, whereas lately I was using it all over my face, and I don't think my skin has been improving so much. Maybe I should take pictures, but anything that I'm doing now, it's kind of maintaining my skin where it's happy, minus the breakouts, but those are hormonal and I can't really do anything about that with skincare. So I think that if I have scars to fade, I would use Alpha Arbutin. I really liked it as a targeted treatment, so I would just apply it. I used to have a big pimple here that came from not washing my brushes, so wash your brushes. A while ago, and I used this to fade off the scar, and that really worked well. Then I finished my Nayad fractionated eye contour concentrate. This is a ridiculously expensive item. It was in their birthday kit. I think that was in March, and I bought it, this one plus 2 or 3 other items, for just 20 euros. I was very, very happy about it. It was very inexpensive for me to buy it, but I wouldn't buy it at full price. I believe it's 51 euros full price. Very expensive. It's a serum eye treatment, so if you have dry under eyes, you would need to put a cream on top of it. And I didn't per se see particularly incredible effects on my under eyes. Like, I don't look 10 years younger at all. That was that for The Ordinary. I also finished the Clinique Dramatically Different Hydrating Jelly. I love this stuff. Like, it looks like there's a little bit more up here in the corner, but I love this stuff. I loved also having it in this format because I took it with me traveling, and it's a very nice nighttime moisturizer for oily skin because it's not particularly heavy. It doesn't clog pores. It's not overly nourishing, but hydrating. I really love this this little thing. I would consider buying a full size. What doesn't make me is that in my routine, I have now a different favorite nighttime moisturizer, which is the Pixie Rose Ceramide Cream. That I prefer to this one, but this one is also still really good. I finished the Paulas Choice Power Berry Serum. This is a one of their from their earth sourced line, where all of the ingredients, or pretty much all of the ingredients, are naturally derived, and I like this. It's a nourishing, healthy glow type of a serum. My skin doesn't need it though. I find that people with a drier skin type will experience a better effect from it. I used it at night, and yeah, it was okay. It was nice, but I didn't really see incredible effects with it. I think it's just not for my skin type. An item that I loved is the Clinique Moisture Surge Eye 96-Hour Hydro Filler Concentrate. I love this thing. I want to have my eye creams in a pump. Ideally, I don't have any items in a jar where I have to dig out to apply. This is a little bit expensive, and the pump is not the best in the sense that it gets stuck. I think it's because usually there's this clear gel with some spheres inside of aloe and other hyaluronic acid. I don't know, they explained it to me on counter. Unfortunately, these spheres clog the pump, and then you're there spending like a few minutes pumping out nothing and trying to get something through. So the applicator is a bit defective, and for that reason it's not 100% of recommendation for me, but the product in itself, what's inside the juice, is great. I finished a sample size of the nutrition cream from Pyongkang Yul. This is a Korean brand. I really like this cream. They have the bigger version on Yes Style. I purchased the small one also from Yes Style, and I just had found it. It was in the back of my how do you call it, of my shelf when I did my makeup inventory this month. If you haven't seen that, I'll link it in the cards as well. And I decided to finish it up, so that went quite quickly. I also threw in here the two samples of the Lancome Skin Feels Good foundation and the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer that I tried. I did a whole video of the best lightweight foundations and tinted moisturizers for oily skin. I did a wear test with 3 or 4 items actually, and yeah, these were the little pots that I finished. And the final item I want to talk to you about this month is this eyelash serum. This was sent to me by Lash, and to be honest, I'm actually afraid it damaged my lashes. I used it at least a month and a half to 2 months religiously every single day, and I think my lashes, instead of getting fuller and longer, they're getting shorter and stubbier. Like, I have now 1 or 2 long lashes here, and then the rest seems to be smaller and more problematic, and I'm having a hard time with my mascara, and I'm blaming it on this guy because nothing else changed in my routine, in myself. It's really weird. My hair is doing fine, my nails are doing fine. I don't think I should be losing lashes, or yeah, not happy. So I am binning this one. Would not recommend fill for this month. I'm not sure, but I'm like, I cannot pinpoint with certainty that this is the problem, but it's the only thing that changed. So by the law of exclusion, this is the reason. Verdict concluded. You guys, this was my monthly roundup. Thank you so much for hanging out with me this month. We did really good with views, and my channel has been growing, mostly thanks to you guys and the Declutter series, my makeup organization, or like my beauty room tour that I did this month, was also happily received. I'm very happy to see that you guys like it. It's gonna be a challenge now to live up to that, of course, with content that, I mean, there's only so much decluttering that I can do. I don't like to throw away products, and I don't like to buy products to then throw them away. So I'm trying to be more conscious with my purchases and be more, how do you call it? Aware and informed. So I wanna buy only stuff that I know I can keep and I will love. So yeah, I don't expect to have another declutter until the end of the year, hopefully, and then we'll do that again. Reorganization of my makeup might happen, but we will see. I hope you will enjoy hanging out in my usual content. I'll be doing makeup reviews and anything you guys desire. Just let me know in the comments below what you want to see. I see that my lighting is getting even worse than usual. My hair is suddenly black in the screen, but that's okay. It's now officially dark outside. There's not even like the sunset anymore. And I will go get myself a cup of tea and probably prepare dinner. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!